Hello again, welcome back to the channel. As I mentioned in the previous video, I was going to be installing the fourth tray into the Bakki shower, and as you can see, it's all up and running. Today is the third day, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I installed it and what medium I'm using in there. Still haven't received the microscope, so waiting on that. But since I've received all the media for the new tray that I was going to be putting up there, I thought I'll crack on with that and show you guys what I've been busy with. So today's the third day of having it up and running. The heavens haven't stopped raining, so it's been hard trying to come out here and make a decent video. I've tried to make at least a decent video for you all to see. So the fish are all fine, fish are doing great, always coming up to food as usual. Water clarity seems to improve, looking much more clearer. And like I mentioned on the previous video again, we was going to have a filter bed over here, or a filter bog kind of a system placed here and then back into the pond. But the wife said, no, you can't have that because you're going to end up blocking the view of the pond from the back of the garden. So I've placed that over there. Still haven't decided on what we're going to do with it. Just updating you guys where it's moved to. We'll get around doing something with that. Hopefully can make a nice little video of that too. I've also put some new kind of media into the Nexus as well, which I'm going to be showing you guys how I've done that too. And also a few other little bits and bobs that I received, which a bit gutted about the microscope, where people want to take the scopes off the fishes, but that's not here yet, and pretty much everything else is. So I'll show you guys what's coming. Let's just crack on with the video and show you what we're doing. Right, we've got some of our order in. Pretty much all the stuff that I've ordered is here. Most important thing that I was waiting for, the microscope, that's the only thing I am waiting for that hasn't come. So pretty gutted about that, but I've spoken with the suppliers and they said that they're going to be receiving it in on Thursday because it wasn't in stock, and I should receive it hopefully by Friday or sometime early next week. Just wanted to show you guys what we've got here. I purchased the well, waiting for the microscope, so I've gone and prepared myself for any kind of treatment that I might need to do to the pond. I'm not going to jump straight away into it if I do find any bugs, but just thought to have all these stuff in handy just in case we need them. So I've bought myself a Fluke M from Kasuri, and we've got here another good stuff to have, PP. I'm not gonna pronounce it because I can't. I can say the potassium, the permangranate. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, so we'll just call that PP for now. Sure, most of you guys are familiar with that. And what a must-have is with the PP treatment is the hydrogen peroxide, because the PP will take away all of the oxygen from the pond, and after treating the pond, once the water turns all brownish colour, that's when you'll have to treat your pond with this stuff, which is called hydrogen peroxide. From what I've read up on, and from what I've seen with other guys, if you use this stuff and you don't have this stuff in hand, you could, well, from what I've heard and read, you could end up losing some fish. This is quite dangerous for the fish, so make sure you do have this stuff in hand if you're going to treat the pond with PP. And also I've purchased Fluke P, again from Kusuri. I don't think I have very strong parasites in the pond, so I don't think I'm really badly infested with parasites, but if I do need to give them a second treatment, because you can only use the Fluke M, it's basically a one treatment dose. So once you've treated the pond, don't go and give it a second treatment with the same stuff again. They recommend, if you have a very heavy parasites on the fish, then you should, if you're going to give it a second dose of something, you can give it Fluke P, which Kusuri have, and they also have another product called Fluke S. You could either use the Fluke P or the Fluke S once you've used this stuff here. And got myself a proper treatment kit, again from Kusuri. Everything is in here. I haven't unpackaged the box yet. We will do that, possibly make a video of that as well. I'm just showing you guys what I've got with this order, so this won't be in this video, but we've got that in hand as well. And purchased a mat from Amazon. It's a koi carp mat, and if I do take the fish out and sedate it, could put it onto here, and while the fish is on down there, I could treat them a bit better, instead of having them, as you've seen in the other video, splashing about in the bowl, trying to handle them, pretty awkward stuff. So possibly get them onto there and then treat them with what I need to treat. So we've got this in hand. Another great thing that I saw online, which I thought was a bargain, this was for £70, and purchased this as well online, and it's a Aquaful Forte flexible pop-up bowl. It comes with a net on top. If I remember correctly, or if it says it here, no, I think it holds around 250 litres of water in here that you can have in, and it also has a handy net. Once you've placed the fish into the bowl, it also comes with like a net that you can put on top, and you won't have any trouble with the fish jumping out of the bowl or anything like that, so you can have that in hand as well, which will be great. So I haven't opened that as well yet. We will open that as well, we'll get around to that as well. So that's that. So as I said, I'm still waiting for the microscope to arrive, but all this has arrived, so at least we have all this in hand, and once the microscope comes in next week, we can see what we need to do and take it from there. So we're going to be putting on the 4th tier onto the Bakki shower today, and as I mentioned, I'm going to be using some different media on the top tray, and this is what we're going to be using. I've got here jack matting. Just get this tripod back over here. That was better over there. So I've got this jack matting stuff, which is 1 meters by 1.2 meters, and first time I'm using this stuff. Again, this is new media to me, and this is meant to be high grade jack matting. There was also jack matting this size and then also another type which was high grade, so I'm not sure what the difference is, but I can imagine this is a better quality of a media to use. So that's that. I'm going to cut that down into size, into the size of the filter, Bakki shower tray, sorry, which is about there, and possibly place 3 layers of it. So I ordered this stuff 60 meters, and I did not think it would come in this size. So I'm not sure how long this is going to last me, but I can pretty much imagine it's going to last a long time. So I'm going to be putting again 2-3 layers of this into the Bakki shower to the top tray. I'm thinking of placing some of this as well into the Nexus, into the mechanical chamber, see how that goes as well. So let's just start playing about and see how everything all works out, and we'll take it from there. Right, so the first layer that's going to go into the 4th tray is the jack matting, and basically what I'm doing, cutting it down to the right size to put into the Bakki tray, and possibly there'll be around 4 layers of them placed in there, and simple stuff to work with. What I've done, I've picked up the tray, placed it onto the jack matting, and the Bakki tray is exactly 1.2 meters long, and the jack matting that I ordered was exactly the same size to that, so I don't have to take any off the length. I've just put the tray on top and marked it down with a marker, and just going to cut it down with a normal standing knife. I've already done 1 layer, 2 layer in there already, so I'm just placing that in, and this one on top as well, like that. Push them nicely down. There's a little kink in the jack matting right in the middle of it, just for the way the packaging is, so that will sit down once all the weight of the water goes into it. And I'm just going to cut one more again, put that on top. Simple stuff. Put it there, mark it down, and just same thing again, cut it right down. And so there's going to be 4 layers of jack matting on the top tray of the Bakki shower. Right? Okay, so I'm going to cut some filter floss to go on top of the jack matting in the Bakki tray. I'm going to be cutting up 2 to 3 layers of the filter floss, place that on top, and after that place the 400 micro mesh on top of that. So we're going to have 3 types of different layers come on the top tray of the Bakki shower. I'm going to quickly cut the 2-inch pipe because we're going to be extending it up, and that's 2-inch pressure pipe. I'm back at the Bakki shower. I'm ready to install it in. Pretty much got everything ready. Just to show you what I've done here, I've put the 400mm micro mesh on top and placed the lower end with jack matting, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of the filter floss, tucked it all nice and neatly, and it's all looking like that. I've already cut my pipe, I've got the flexible elbow on there, so I'm ready to put up the tray. fit it all on and put the pump on and see how it goes. Right, so if you can just bear with me. Hold on. Right, you've got water coming through. I've got the pump running halfway. The pump controller's on half. Yeah, pretty neat stuff. I'll just wipe around now, clean it all up a little bit, make it look nice and pretty, and get round to the Nexus and get the filter floss into the mechanical chamber and take it from there. So another job done. Let's move on to the next one. Switch the pump back on, and we've got the pump running at 85. Water's coming all in, looking all good. Let's see if the levels are going to stay the same. This should, hopefully, having some of the filter floss and the jack matting in the Bakki shower, and also if I can keep this filter floss wrapped around in the middle chamber of this Nexus 220, it should improve a hell of a lot of the water clarity for me. So it's filling up still. The K1 micro's now started to rise up. Right, so let's pull this out, see what's going to happen. The levels are the same. Nothing seems to be overflowing. So I'm just going to keep that there for about a week. See how it progresses, and if it does improve the water clarity, I'll just be changing this every week, washing this one out, having another fresh piece cut and switching them over, and possibly once a month adding total new fresh ones to it. So as I said, this is 10 to 12 mil thick, the filter floss, so I've overlapped it and just basically shoved it in there nice and tight, so it should pick up much more smaller dirt from the pond. So let's just see how it goes. Right, so we've got everything all complete. Bakki shower's up and running, looking all nice. Put some filter floss around the Nexus, gonna see how that all improves. So all done, and before I end this video, I'd like to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you for reviewing and liking the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you can subscribe now. You can give us a thumbs up. You can like and share the video, that would be great. If you don't like the video, you can give us a thumbs down. Either thumbs is good. So, all done. Once again, thank you for watching. All take care and all be safe.